3 weeks ago, Aqualis City was just a growing skyline. Today, it's a booming metropolis. The streets are alive, the economy is thriving, and the citizens are happier than ever. And when a city starts to rise, investors take notice. One of them just acquired a massive lot in the heart of the city center. Prime location, unlimited potential. His vision, a landmark mixed-use development, a 4-story luxury shopping mall Podium, 8 high-rise towers above it, residential apartments, a 5-star hotel, premium office spaces, a vertical district within the city. But there's a catch. I have 1 week to deliver the full concept. So today, we begin the feasibility study, density planning, skyline impact, market strategy, traffic integration. This isn't just another build. This could redefine the future of Aqualis City. Welcome to Job Skyline, that design the next icon. On day 1 of the feasibility study, I start by investigating the site. I look at the buildings nearby, whether they're residential, offices, or commercial spaces, to understand the surroundings and the potential market. Then determine the best location for the main entrance, making sure it's visible or easily accessible. I also decide where the parking area should be placed so it's convenient but doesn't interfere with the main access. Finally, I study whether there are enough potential customers in the area, people who would shop there or rent spaces, to ensure the project will be successful. After gathering the data, I start by sketching the rough shape of the building. This helps me explore how it fits the site, connect to its surroundings, and shapes the overall vision of the project. In my first few attempts, from the 2nd to the 4th sketch, it wasn't successful. I couldn't achieve the shape I was aiming for, the form didn't feel right, and it didn't feel fully express the vision I had in mind. But that's part of the process, refining, adjusting, and pushing the design until it finally works. Then I wrap up my work for the day. I save the progress, step back from the plans, and call it at night, because tomorrow I have to return to my real-life job. Even big vision pause for rest. The skyline can wait until morning. Until finally I found the shape I was looking for. The form felt right, balanced, purposeful, and aligned with the vision of the project. So I finalized the concept. I decided to place the parking area in the basement to keep the ground level open and accessible. Above it, I designed a 4-story shopping mall Podium as the base of the development. Then, rising from the top of the Podium, I positioned the 8 towers, creating a strong vertical presence and defining this skyline. Day 3. 4 days left before the deadline. I need to move fast and finish the design. But there's a problem. The challenge? There's no building like this in the City Skyline. No reference, no precedent, and I have to improvise. So I start researching, studying 4-story podium structures that can function as a shopping mall, and exploring tower designs that can rise confidently above it. Different forms, different proportions, different ideas. Until finally I find the right one, the concept clicks, the podium works, the towers align. Now the vision feels real. Then I begin developing the 4-story shopping mall. I focus on the layout first, organizing the retail spaces, anchor stores, and circulation to make it functional and inviting. I plan the entrances, vertical connections, and open areas to ensure smooth movement for shoppers. This podium will serve as the foundation of the entire development, the base that supports the towers and bring life to the project. Then I start placing the towers above the ball podium. I position them carefully, considering balance, skyline impact, and how each towers interacts with the others. Each one is planned for its function, residential, hotel, and office, while keeping the overall composition strong and harmonious. With the towers in place, the vertical district of City Skyline begin to take shape. On days 4, 5, and 6, I had to pause work because of my real-life job. The office is so busy and I can't able to open my computer after 10 hours work because I'm so tired. That left me with only 1 day to finish everything before submitting it to my client, the YouTube project I plan to upload. Time is short, the deadline is near, and every decision in this final day counts. Day 7, only 3 hours left. This is my final chance to finish before uploading the content to my YouTube client, so I have to work fast. The project is promising, the towers are all in place. Now, I focus on the final touches, designing the pavers and public spaces outside the building to make it look attractive and complete. Every detail counts because this is the first thing people will see. In this part, I focus on selecting the right materials for the pavers lining. I'm looking for textures, color, and finishes that complement the building and make the outdoor spaces inviting. The goal is to create a surface that looks good, feels good underfoot, and enhances the overall aesthetic of the project. also add trees on top of the podium to bring in greenery and create a sense of nature. This makes the development feels like a green architecture project, blending the towers with natural elements, softening the urban environment, and creating inviting spaces for people to enjoy. After a full week of work, overcoming challenges and few obstacles along the way, this is now the result. The towers are in place, the shopping mall podium is complete, the outdoor spaces and pavers are designed, and greenery crowns the podium. The vision of the skyline is come together and vertical district ready to define the city skyline.